This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, Erica Mena is like making a big scene about Safaree isn't in the hospital with her and her baby was born early. Now, I can understand that, but what we should understand is that, first of all, this is a storyline for Love and Hip Hop. They already have episodes filmed for this, okay? Secondly, she filed for divorce. So it's awkward. She didn't even want him to see the baby, but now she's crying about he's not there. He's in Jamaica. It seems like this is just a toxic mess. And yeah, you can draw your conclusions here and there. I think they're both a mess. Safaree and Erica Mena are both equally toxic. And I hope they can pull it together for their kids, because that's all that matters now, you know? You can't put that on your kids. You can't have this toxic behavior with children, you know? Corinne Steffens is back, and she's talking about Trey Songz, Michael B. Jordan, Chris Brown. Lucky guys, they got to be with Corinne. I mean, she's hot. She says, unimpressed with the encounter. Who is this? His mother did not like that, said Steffens. It was fine. It was all right. Apparently, Jordan wasn't the only teen. He was 18. She slept with Chris Brown when he was 18. So she likes 18-year-olds. I hope he was 18, she stated, adding that he may be of 19. Why is she talking like this? I was upset. It wasn't my idea, she said. He snuck up on me. He recalls her cleaning his tub while wearing a dress, and Brown's allegedly snuck up from behind. I didn't see it coming. What? What is going on here? What is this? Enigma with Elizabeth overseen. I've never heard of this, but I bet you it's a big podcast that I've just never heard of. Anyway, Corinne's hot, man. She's still hot. Conor Mcgregor responds to the Paul brothers. He says that these guys are, what is he called? Dingbats? What does he say? Yeah, I couldn't care about them two dingbats. I can't say if I won't fight them or not. But as of now, no. But, if they keep continuing to, practice the sport, sure, maybe. I said I can't never say never. Because, Jake Paul was, really trying to get him to fight him. Logan Paul, says he was wrong about the baby. He said the baby is probably going to fizzle out after a year because all his music sounds the same. He was very wrong. Lil Baby's music sounds the same, but he resonates with the hood, a lot of people, man. So it's like he's not going anywhere. He's here for a decade, for sure. Okay, for sure for a decade. He's just gonna keep going. He's like the new Meek Mill, but not doing weird stuff online. Lil Baby, I hope this. They're saying that he's facing a year, but I highly doubt that'll happen. But he has money, but you don't want to get locked up overseas. They have different rules. We think we're really free over here, and we are compared to other places. It's like they have different rules, and they don't respond to mob culture. So they might lock him up for a while just to make a point, but I don't think they are over this. This wasn't a case where he put paws on anybody. There was a substance in the car. You can't really prove it was his. You know what I mean? Just let him go. Nicki Minaj went live with Bia. They have a song. They remixed A Whole Lot of Money. Sounds good. I like it. Drake was in the comments. She went live with Lil Wayne. And she took some subliminals at another artist that we'll discuss in the next video. But, Nicki's doing her thing. She's doing features. She's still giving people a chance, like Bia is already out of here, but like it means something when Nicki does something with somebody. It's like it's a stamp, and she has her own fans that rally behind that artist. It's good. So yeah, man, I like it. And Nicki, it's good she keeps touching base. Took a long I touched base. I saw her, she was going live. I waited for a while. I was like, yo, man. She was like 45 minutes late. I was like, I mean, come on, man. It's not like her fans were steadily in there right at 10:30. 250,000 strong, right? Because you're only going to get a certain amount of your fan base to turn out, right? For a live. And 250,000 strong the whole time. Then even got up to like 400 at one point. But it's like, they came on time, ready. I respect it. Anyways, oh yeah, Little Yachty. Oh yeah, okay, so Rory responds to Akademiks. Akademiks was flaming him on Flagrant 2 podcast with Andrew Schultz. And Rory responds. Rory is shook. He says, at the end of the day, this is how I think. At the end of the day, guys, we choose a genre that requires to entertain people. So I get it. Entertain with that said. We'll choose on how we want to go about that from there. And he plays dumb. He goes, imagine subs. I've addressed everybody that's ever said anything about me on the internet in person. In person? No, you didn't. You did a drive-by mailing. If I saw them, their tone drastically changed. Please. Rory, nobody's scared of Rory. Like, Rory is the guy. Rory lucked up being friends with Joe Budden. Just call it what it is, okay? Joe Budden, let him in the game. There's no talent, nothing. He just talked, and he got a name off Joe Budden's podcast. Was he there in the beginning and helped build it with Joe Budden? Does he deserve a small piece of that podcast? Absolutely. Because if you bring people in under the notion that they are partners with you, and then you try to change it up later when the money comes, that's not right. But I'm just saying, he got a winning lottery ticket. It's like hanging out with David Dobrik, man. Free money. So he says their tone drastically changed and or went on to lie about what actually happened. And I'm not intimidating nor tough guy, just to put things in perspective. Yeah, but you're implying that you are. And a lot of people are phoning, so I'll give them that, okay? A lot of people will change their tone when you see them. Not out of fear, out of embarrassment, right? Akademiks ain't going to change his tone because you guys started flaming him first. And I don't blame him for defending himself, okay? It is hard to build a brand. I've done it many times over and over again. I'm talking about separate brands that I built. It's hard. And he deserves to defend it, okay? I tend to move on to the next thing, but you know what? I respect someone that stands their ground and just defends it and is defensive about it. I totally get it, so. And then he says, responding to who? I promise you this is a general statement. See, this is that like scaredy cat thing. I'm responding to, you're responding to Akademiks. He was on Flagrant 2 podcast. It was, I think it did like 600,000 in like 2 days. Okay. People, it was a good podcast. All the messed up stuff that's going on in a few months, whatever. I don't know. I'm so sick of people dodging the truth. This is JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace.